Hello and welcome to WWE This Week. 7th episode, can't believe. Let's get straight into it. And WWE have revealed a list showing what is the most popular show at the moment in WWE. As you know, Raw has struggled real bad. Last week, in this poll, Monday Night Raw was number 5. Number 4 was Superstars. Then at number 3 we had SmackDown. Number 2, NXT. And guess what? I'm so shocked. What number 1 is? Everybody, it is WWE main event, and I'm saying one thing now. What the hell? Really? What the hell? Main event is doing so good. I agree though. Main event's been brilliant. This past few months, main event has been having the better matches than Raw and SmackDown. Just really good matches. The commentary team on main event is really good. I like Jay as a commentator. Yeah, everything about main event has been good. So one thing I have to say, get the people that book main event to book Raw. Them how. All I know is they're handpicked by Triple H people to book main event, and they helped Triple H with booking this Monday's Raw. Really good Raw, and that made in this week's poll main event still top. I think it's because Team Bad Sasha Banks was actually well. NXT was number 2, and Raw was number 3. Raw was where it should be. Raw was a really good Raw this week. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed everything. The big thing that happened this Monday Raw, the biggest thing was after Raw, Triple H had a face-to-face confrontation with Vince. Not happy, very unhappy. As I did break to you, Vince made a big decision for October, and while WWE sort out this big thing with the problem of booking and ratings, everything on Raw would have to go through him. This past Monday, nothing went through Vince McMahon. Triple H just went, yeah, I like that, that's good. And God, Vince went mad. So mad, they had a big face-to-face confrontation. No fists were hit, but Triple H nearly hit Steph's dad. Real bad. I mean, backstage staff had to come and refs and all that had to come and break this up. Not many people have let this out, but yeah, Triple H and Vince are really not looking well. I mean, Vince Russo, who used to plug WWE right up to 1999, who went then to WCW, wants to come back. Triple H says that's a good idea. Vince says no, I don't want that WCW screwjob ruining my company. I think that'll be best. But yeah, Raw was really good, and really, it's simple. Just quit altogether, Vince. Leave Triple H and Stephanie running things day to day and all round. You just need to retire because you're not doing anything. You're making Raw real bad, my opinion there. And yeah, Trips not happy there. Other kind of big Triple H news. This past Wednesday there was a small wrestling event where Triple H brought 3 WWE Tag Friends, and the big thing out of that is he was talking about 2 former WWE superstars to re-sign, talking about signing, showing contracts. They liked what was on the contract. That is Mr. Anderson / Kennedy and MVP. Now, what WWE would like to do with MVP is to make him like a booker or something, so put him in charge of SmackDown or something like that, and I think that'd be really good, as well as probably making him wrestle. But all of this is big ifs, and plus it has to go for Vince McMahon. But yeah, I would actually really like those 2 back in WWE. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that would be really good. One thing as well, I am hyped to see this week's NXT, just to see James Storm in action. Whoa, it'll be good. But yeah, it is not going that plan. But yeah, we could see those MVP announcements back in WWE. Other thing is, as I said, Triple H wants to book the biggest wrestling show ever in Chicago, and he's having good things with so many companies. And this week he was in chats with Punk again. AJ Lee was there. Big news, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Lee has signed a new contract with WWE. This is not a competitive contract. This contract just means so she can do stuff for WWE Network, like she can appear on the list and for a table and that interview film for Renee Young. She can do a lot more again in WWE, and contracted for her to appear on Raw but not in action. So that is good. I'm glad they're doing something with AJ again. I really like AJ. I think she's a great diva. I know why she left, because of this big CM Punk kerfuffle last year, but I'm glad she's doing something there. As well as today, we found out why how Randy Orton hurt himself. Basically, for the past 2 weeks, Randy Orton has been fighting with an injury. He dislocated his shoulder, don't know when, but all I know is he's dislocated his shoulder recently. That's why he was off, I think, when the Wyatts took him out for a week leading up to Night of Champions, then returned. I think that's when he dislocated his shoulder. All we know is this past week he was taking the rubbish out and dislocated it again, and it took him 3 hours to put it back in place. So, yeah, real bad, and that means we're going to have no Randy Orton. Very annoyed, because I like Randy Orton. I really do like him. I'm one of these guys that prefers a face Orton to a heel Orton, but I like him as both. I do like it when Orton's face. I don't know, I like him as a face than a heel, my opinion. And the big rumour is he is going to return at Royal Rumble, so hey, he could be our mystery number 30, and that would be good. That would make the Rumble even more interesting, because, there's people wanting Reigns to win it again, all that. But I think we'll all be talking about Rumble when Rumble comes. And I think that's when the viewership on Raw is going to get interesting again. People are going to start watching Raw again, I think, when season return. When the WrestleMania, Road to WrestleMania begins again. Other thing, we know why John Cena now is taking November and a little bit of December off. Brie has booked John Cena to do a reality TV show. Plus, Cena wants to take some time off anyway, but I know Cena's very annoyed because I know Cena loves November. He loves coming over to UK in November. He says it's his best time to come to UK, and he's very annoyed you won't really have to do it, and so much other stuff. But yeah, he's not going to be in WWE for a month and a little bit of December because Brie has booked him into a reality show. Don't ask me what reality TV show, but that's what John Cena's doing. Cena's very annoyed though that doesn't like the way he's been booked to lose the title. He didn't want to lose the title in an open challenge because he really wanted to either relinquish the title and put a tournament for the title or something like that. He's not happy how that's gone, and yeah, that isn't the way Cena wanted it to go. But hey, that's happened, and Cena's definitely going to lose the title Sunday. I'll tell you my opinion on who's going to win all that with my predictions tomorrow. On to other news, on to kind of /Team Bad news. First big news that someone told me is they're on about when the Usos return for the Usos to be part of Team Bad. I think that'd be really cool. I know some people will probably be saying that's going to be mean on the Divas if there's 2 men in, but I think that'll make it interesting. Because then they can act like Menta, Bella, and Charlotte and Becky can add a man into their group. But yeah, if this is true, I think it'll be good to see Usos with Team Bad. I've got kind of Sasha Banks news. As I did say last week, Brie Bella was not happy getting attacked after going on to the announce table, so she complained to Human Resources, saying Sasha Banks provoked attacked her, and they went to a big meeting. She was there, Sasha was there. Sasha had to go back anyway Wednesday to do some more filming for WWE Network. As I say again, please go to one of my previous videos where I link that. But yeah, and Sasha won. They said it was not an unprovoked attack. It was an unprovoked. It was a kind of a provoked attack, but not really. I mean, you kind of had it coming. They said if Brie got injured more, they would go with Brie's decision of it being unprovoked attack, but it was provoked, but Sasha had a legitimate reason for doing it. And all we know is Brie's not happy, and she's gone to the WWE board of directors to see if they will do anything. I don't think though Brie anything's going to happen. I know Brie won't be watching it, but it's a stupid idea by Brie wanting to take this even further. It's just petty by Brie Bella. Not happy getting attacked, or she calls it assaulted last week on Raw. You weren't assaulted. You deserved it. Yeah, and other kind of Sasha Banks news is that she is in the list of the top 5 most famous WWE themes because of how popular her themes got. She's somehow got into the most famous list. I don't know how or whatever, but she's there with Rock's theme, um, Stone Cold's theme, Rock's theme, John Cena's theme, her theme, and Stone Cold Steve Austin, with Daniel Bryan out at 6, and then the 3 Shield members at 7, 8, and 9. Quite amazing. And quickly, WWE had a press opening where the press come look around the WWE headquarters in Stamford. One of my friends was there, and he got to go into the office where they come up with all the Teletron designs, for when superstars come out, and they talk about how they're gonna move superstars up and all that. And on the screens they could see they were working on something for the 4 Horsemen. So that puts one thing. Sooner than later we could see Bayley be pushed up and the 4 Horsemen could be a legitimate team in the WWE. I think that'd be amazing. Then all WWE have to do is create the Divas Tag Team titles. Now that would be awesome, and that would be good for business. Best for business, that'd be best for business. But yeah, 25 people called it as well, and they were all told not to release this, but quite a lot of people have kind of released it in small bits. But yeah, it looks like WWE are working on an entrance for the 4 Horsewomen. So really, that is your news this week. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, anything you want to talk, any of the news bits you want to talk about with me, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Or you can contact me on Twitter. I'm Tom Beaumont on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. And yeah, there is your WWE this week. I shall see you tomorrow. My Hell in a Cell predictions. Bye.